Hi, my name is Nathalie Gaveau, and I'm at the moment. Of course, you want the intelligence. Of course, you want to be able to engage with your customers in a, good way, efficient way. But you also have to get this emotion, these connections, this storytelling. I started in finance, actually, as a financial analyst at Lazard, and then I created a first company. We became the kind of European Amazon. It was a big success, large e-commerce marketplace. We sold the company to Rakuten. I moved to Asia. I worked on developing a lot of digital platforms. Essentially, from Prime Minister, I always stayed in tech. And this led me to move to London, start a second company, a social media analytics platform, bridging content and commerce, which I also sold. So I have had a fantastic entrepreneurial experience, and I always wanted then to move to the US. So when I got the opportunity for this mission at Publicis Group and Publicis Sapient to really help clients win with AI, I thought this is the best thing that can happen. This is fantastic. I've only been here for a few weeks. So what is striking is that this is obviously the number one holding company. It's a leader in marketing, media, but also in data. And I think, you just understand when you're inside why it's a leader. Like the company is obsessed with customer success and obsessed with creativity as well. And it's got different parts, the media, the production, but also the data with the acquisition of Epsilon, and the tech with the acquisition of Publicis Sapient. And I think this is a mix that is very, very strong, especially at the moment, because Publicis Sapient is really moving as one of the leaders in AI enterprise transformation, has a very strong experience of leading large digital transformation, and has developed a strategy where it's a mix of people and products. So we have very strong services, but we also have very strong AI infrastructure to accelerate our clients. So this is about, getting this talent and this mix and activating it in a very customer-driven manner. I think this year people understand that you got to get the foundation right for scaling AI in enterprise. I think people start to realize that, agentic commerce is coming, that, the brands are going to have to adapt and kind of also strengthen the storytelling, because in a few years, potentially half of your shoppers are going to be agents and not humans. This means a few things. This means you got to get, to understand and master third-party agents. You got to actually build your own agents as a way to represent your brand and interact with customers and prospects. And you got to get your data foundation right. And I think a lot of the activities this year is going to be doing this. Otherwise, you have big threats. You're going to have less traffic, less first-party data. Potentially, if you don't have the right storytelling, your brand loyalty might suffer. So to me, this is really going to be very big objective for this year. It's interesting because you have these waves. Suddenly you have all the tech, the data, and people are thinking, okay, is kind of creativity going to be less of a thing because people are just going to care about the clicks? And I don't think that's the case at all. Actually, you realize that, of course, you want the intelligence. Of course, you want to be able to engage with your customers in a good way, efficient way. But you also have to get this emotion, these connections, this storytelling. And this is going to be interesting as people move into agentic commerce, for example, to think about the way we shop, the way we look at, sites and, look at trailers, etc., and the way agents shop. There's kind of Boolean logic. So I think the way I see is this tension, which is really interesting and exciting. I was a bit geeky, so there is this kind of IT crowd, from the BBC that I watch. It's just this type of stuff. I watched, and actually I watched them again with my kids, and I was like, this is so funny. I like to watch very much the sports stuff, like the Michael Jordan, the F1. Yeah, it's entertaining, and I find it inspiring.